Here are the 3 steps to conduct triangle bird count using data sheets. Before doing your bird count, check the accessibility of your survey location. If your site is not accessible, please move to the closest accessible location. Also, please conduct your count in the morning, no later than 4 hours after sunrise. In April and May, that's typically before 11 a.m. We are only using data sheets this year because we want to use the distance sampling method to account for detection probabilities. Here is an example of a field datasheet. Once you arrive at your site, please fill in the information on the first page. Write down your name as the primary observer and other names if you have other observers. Write down the site ID and date. You can leave the time empty and write it down right before you start your count. For the site location, if you didn't move, you can write down same. If you moved, please provide GPS coordinates of the new location. We also want to know the general condition of the environment, such as temperature, sky condition, wind level, and noise level. Just circle the appropriate category for each condition. In the notes section, you can provide additional information such as description of a rare bird, so that we can verify that sighting is correct. You could write down some description of the new location if you move your site. You could report interruptions if someone asks you what you were doing. You can also report species you observed outside of the 10 minutes count period. Now you are ready to start your count. You can write down your site start time and start a timer of 10 minutes on your phone or your watch. Distance sampling is a widely used method for estimating the density and abundance of populations. In bird counts, the use of distance sampling can allow researchers to generate detection functions to account for detection probabilities, so that we can have a better and more accurate estimate of the bird population in the triangle areas of North Carolina. We want you to estimate the distance band when birds are first detected. Before going into the details of filling up the datasheet, I want to show you a tip on how to estimate distance. In the US, a typical parking space is about 8.5 to 9 feet in width, which is approximately 2.6 to 2.7 meters. So you can use the number of parking spaces to help you estimate the distance band. This method can be quite helpful for a lot of the survey points because they could be in a parking lot. For the immediate distance band of 0 to 5 meters, the distance is within 2 parking spaces. And 5 to 10 meter distance band is between 2 and 4 parking spaces, and so on. I included this metric directly in the datasheet, so you do not need to memorize it. I also want to help you visualize each distance band. I'm right now at the 5 meter distance band, which is 2 parking spaces away. Now I'm at the 10 meter distance band, which is 4 parking spaces away. This is the 20 meter distance band, which is 8 parking spaces away. This is the 40 meter distance band, which is 16 parking spaces away. Right now, I'm out of the 40 meter distance band, which is more than 16 parking spaces away. For each survey point, you will be looking for and listening to birds from all directions. Every time you detect a bird or a group of birds, use the parking space method to estimate the distance band to the best of your ability. Remember, the distance band you are estimating is only the first detection, not where the bird moved later. On the example of a field datasheet, there could be a blue jay calling from a far distance. So you write down blue jay under species name and write down 1 at the greater than 40 meter column. You could be seeing 2 turkey vultures soaring in the sky. So you write down turkey vulture under species name and write down 2 at the flyover column. You could be also seeing a Carolina wren 1 parking space away from you and another 2 at the 10 to 20 meter distance band. So you write down Carolina wren under species name, and write down 1 under 0 to 5 meter column, and write down 2 under 10 to 20 meter column. The main idea is that you estimate the distance from you for each detection of birds. If you're seeing a large flock of robins or starlings, maybe 50 or 100 of them, you can estimate the distance span using their median position. For example, 100 robins are scattered distributed from 10 meter to 50 meter. Then the estimated distance should be at the median about 30 meter, which is under the 20 to 40 meter distance span. In terms of writing down numbers on the datasheet, you can also use tally marks to count birds instead of Arabic numbers. The last step is to submit your data. You can take pictures of your datasheets and email them to jbai5@ncsu.edu or mail your datasheets to this address. You can find this address on our website, trianglebirds.org. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please contact me at jbai5@ncsu.edu.